The headlines: Bajan bear is heading to Cuba. Another man is charged with sweet potato theft. And the champions lose their first match of the domestic netball season. Welcome to Nation News for Tuesday, April the 12th, 2016. Banks Breweries has its eyes on Cuba. The business minister, Donville Innes, says the company will be seeking to export about 1 million cases of beer to Cuba from next month. Other local businesses, he said, are also ready to trade with Cuba as it opens up its economy further following the resumption of diplomatic relations with the United States. Mr. Innes was speaking after a courtesy call on the Cuban ambassador, Francisco Fernandez Peña, and ahead of a Barbados trade mission to Havana next month. The Minister of Education, Ronald Jones, has been given an update on the air quality and other environmental problems at 3 schools that led to industrial relations tensions. He acknowledged that acacia flowering trees, which were pinpointed as a cause of problems at Comomere, are yet to be removed. Mr. Jones said officials were continuing consultations with the owner of the land. In the meantime, the ministry is working to deal with other issues which can cause health problems at Comomere. He said sewers at the school have been sealed and areas that could become nesting places for birds have been blocked off.
Also work with the community that surrounds the school to ensure that whatever they are doing would conform to the best environmental standards, that the burning of any, what they might refer to as trash, of any material would not proliferate in the presence of the school and become trapped in the classrooms. So we are actually working to do everything possible within the context of that and all of the other school environments that we encounter from time to time, who might encounter either one single difficulty or, in the case of Comomere, several things all conjoining to create an environment that was a bit problematic.
Mr. Jones said the Lodge School has undergone intensive cleaning to remove mold, while some structures at Lawrence Teagate Primary will be removed. We have another court case involving the theft of potatoes to report. A St. George man has been remanded to prison until Thursday on a charge of stealing 105 pounds of sweet potatoes from Chapel Plantation in St. Philip. Police say 52-year-old Grantley DeCosta MacDonald Thorpe of Valleyland, St. George was spotted by plantation workers in a field on Monday. They say he fled and was later apprehended. The sweet potatoes were recovered. Mr. Thorpe is also scheduled to appear in the District F Court charged with stealing 10 bags of onions from the Valley Plantation in St. George on April the 8th. Liat CEO David Evans is reported to have offered his resignation. Antiguan media say Mr. Evans, who joined the airline in April 2014, quit following what was described as a stormy board of directors meeting in Barbados last Thursday. Antigua's Prime Minister Gaston Brown said the resignation will be discussed at a board meeting on Wednesday, and it is possible Mr. Evans will remain on the job. A major poultry producer wants an end to chicken imports. Chickmont Foods Assistant General Manager Jeffrey Goddard said local growers are capable of meeting demand. Mr. Goddard said also that some of the imported poultry comes in frozen and is then thawed out, something he said is not in keeping with the best health standards. He made the comment as Environment Minister Dennis Lowe toured the company's Lowlands Christchurch plant. Dr. Lowe said he would advocate for the practice of importation to be curtailed. The airport was the latest stop on the nationwide tour of the commemorative Gropen Trident and its accompanying pledge book for the 50th anniversary of independence. One of those signing the book was James Blackett, a Barbadian who now lives abroad. He said he was proud of the island's post-independence development.
Being a Barbadian first and foremost, and now live abroad, it's a pleasure, to see my nation growing. That's what you want to see, to see the evolution that, that has come about since independence. It's amazing. And I'm always grateful to be back here and, nothing but peace and love and best wishes for my people, and the country, of course.
Acting CEO of the airport, Joseph Johnson, said he was pleased the airport was included on the tour by the Trident.
We we at the airport wish that there would be good health right through this anniversary celebration, and we do appreciate that the broken trident is brought to the airport, that right through the celebrations there would be good success as we seek to promote Barbados not only in the Caribbean region, but as a port of entry right across the world. So we would have international passengers that we will also encourage to sign the book this afternoon, wishing the blessings on this country.
In sport, national champions C.O. Williams Rangers suffered a stunning defeat in the opening game of the new netball season. Guardian General Pride of Villa beat the champions 44-39 on Monday night at the netball stadium. Former Barbados captain Latonia Blackman was almost flawless at goal attack, scoring 30 goals from her 32 attempts for Villa. Nikita Payne scored 32 goals from 37 attempts for Rangers. And finally, call it a case of very rotten luck. A man in Tennessee has been arrested after authorities say he tried to rob a police officer who was sitting in an unmarked police car. The officer was sitting in the driver's seat of his car in a parking lot when 22-year-old Brandon Williams opened the passenger door and demanded money. Police say the officer identified himself and drew his weapon, prompting the would-be robber to flee before being caught. He is being charged with attempted robbery, assault, evading arrest and resisting, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And that's Nation News for Tuesday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Midweek Nation on Wednesday or subscribe to our e-paper.